begin with this. I'm going to begin with this piece. You know, you ever wonder why people call things like, they call like news articles pieces? Like, oh yes, this is my piece. You know? And, so anyway, we got a piece here on the elections. So this is in The Guardian. A madness has taken hold. Ahead of U.S. midterms, local election officials fear for their safety. Inside the office of the Shasta County Clerk and Registrar of Voters, which runs elections for about 111,000 people in this part of far northern California, Kathy Darling Allen, we need all three names there, can see all the security improvements she would make if she had the budgets. Quote, we have plexi on the counter downstairs for COVID, but that won't stop a person. It's literally just clamped to the counters. The county clerk and registrar said for about $50,000, the office could secure the front, limiting access to the upstairs offices. She estimated another county put bulletproof glass in their lobby years earlier. She knew something officials there at one point considered removing, though not any more. Election offices didn't used to think about security in this way, Allen said. Now they can't afford not to. Following Donald Trump's refusal to acknowledge his defeat in the 2020 presidential election, Allen says the once low-profile job of nonpartisan local election official has transformed in counties like hers. A culture of misinformation has sown doubt in the U.S. election system and subjected officials from Nevada to Michigan to harassment and threats. The FBI has received more than 1,000 reports of threats against election workers in the past year alone. So if you want to know where Shasta County is, there's the map. In California, officials in small, rural, and under-resourced counties such as Shasta say they are encountering hostility and aggressive bullying from residents who believe there is widespread voter fraud. Many are inundating local election offices with public records requests as part of a relentless quest to try to prove their claims. Residents in Shasta County have tried to intimidate election workers while acting as observers, crowding around Allen during a tense election night confrontation in June, and visiting voters' homes while claiming to be part of an official task force. In northeastern California's Nevada County, the registrar-elect had to take out a restraining order against residents who harassed her and pushed their way into her office, assaulting a staffer, she said. Quote, it's really an unprecedented time, said Kim Alexander, the president of the Nonpartisan California Voter Foundation, a nonprofit organization that works on improving election processes. A colleague recently referred to it as a sort of madness that has taken hold. Y'all, again, this is the world we live in, where you have, again, I need you to understand, Republicans are zombies. They are not people. They are not human beings. They are zombies. They are zombies, okay? What do zombies do? They have one fundamental goal, and they pursue that goal at the, throwing everything else to the side. They pursue that goal. And now, in zombies' case, the goal is usually like something like brains, or, we just want to kill humans, or we want to pass along a virus. Whereas Republicans' goal is to gain power. They are zombies that will do literally anything possible, not so that they gain power, but so that someone who doesn't even know that they exist will gain power. Think about this. Think about how crazy you have to be to go to a voting, like an election place, and assault a staffer at an election place in the name of the Orange Man. The Orange Man doesn't know who you are. The Orange Man will never know who you are. But these people are willing to go to jail. They are willing to die, in the case of Ashley Babbitt, for the Orange Man, someone who doesn't even know their name. Like, think about that. That's a zombie. I need you to understand, these are zombies. These are zombies, okay? These are not people. These are not rational, thinking, cognitive people. They are zombies. And their first and foremost and only goal is to install the Orange Man as a dictator. That's it. And this is about 15 to 25% of the country are zombies. I need you to understand that. Like, a giant percentage of the country are zombies in every way that matters. They cannot be rationed with. They cannot be reasoned with, I mean. They cannot be talked to in any way. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy shit, the world that we live in. Like, and again, I'm not here telling you that the election systems in the US are perfect, right? You know, I don't like the way that we vote for representatives. I don't like the Senate. I don't think the Senate is democratic. I think the Senate is garbage. I don't like a lot of the way that voting in the US works. But I'm not going to go to an election office and beat the shit out of someone that works there because of that. What the fuck do they have to do with anything? As if someone at an election office has power over how this country operates when it comes to voting. That's ridiculous. It's nonsense. It's Looney Tunes. But this is the world we live in. Where we have to, there's no ignoring them. There is none. Ignoring them is not an option. Ignoring these motherfuckers is not an option. They are here to kill the rest of us. That is their goal in life, is to install the Orange Man as king, and they will kill or be killed to accomplish that goal. So anyway, there you go.